Hello everybody, I'm Oliver Hines, aka Diamond Ellis from metalunderground.com, and I'm really excited to say we're here with Kobi from Orphaned Land.
Hello.
How you going?
How you doing?
So you've been on quite an extensive European tour. This is your 18th show in a row, I believe.
Yeah, 18 shows with no break. Tonight it's the last one, and it's very tough.
Yeah.
But every night when you go on stage, you meet the fans. You rise again, play the show, and then you're dead until the next one. But it's fun. It's fun.
Good. Was it a decision to sort of challenge yourselves by doing 18 shows in a row, or just the way it turned out?
It turned out to be like that. I don't know why, financially or I have no idea, but we thought we might try to do that as a challenge, and we might be able to pull this off. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but it was fine. I'm hanging in there, and it's nice to know that survival mode is letting you hanging in there.
Good. Now, of course, the most recent album was All Is One, which was released in 2013.
Yeah.
It's a very strange word to use for a metal album, but it's a very beautiful album.
I think that if you take the metal community all over the world, and All Is One is definitely something that they practice. If you go to Wacken, if you go to Graspop, like you told me that you've been, you see metalheads from all over. From all religions. They could be homo lesbians, they could be atheists, they could be from, I don't know, whatever background. They get along. You never hear about gang fights, stabbing people, beating up people. So I think that the metal community actually practice All Is One. That's my inspiration.
Good.
Yeah.
How would you say All Is One fits in with the Orphaned Land category?
Perfectly, because this is what we stand for since day one. We believe that we're all the same, in bad and good things. I don't think that none of us is better than the other. I don't think that as a Jewish, I am a chosen one, like the Bible say. I don't think that anyone is a chosen one. I think that we are all the same. Same shit, same good things. And that's what we practice. We all have angels and assholes, so we just need to put the past behind and try to work these things out. I mean, if we succeed to send satellites out to space, it's unbelievable that we still cannot get along as human beings. Sounds like someone really wants to keep it that way.
Well, of course, it's a major part of the band, the message of peace and unity, which is wonderful, really. Do you think, given all that's happened this year alone, that it's more crucial than ever for people to unite, especially at a time when anti-Semitism and Islamophobia is on the rise?
I think we're going to nowhere. Nothing is getting better, if you ask me. I'm not pessimistic in my nature, but I think that the key to change everything, all the bad things, is education. To change the education system. And while we are taught in school and learn about, I don't know, Alexander Mogdon or trigonometry or all these things that you don't really need, it would have been better for me if I would have learned to play guitar than trigonometry. But somehow trigonometry was a part of my school program.
Yeah. Do you know anyone that's ever used trigonometry?
No.
Yeah.
So exactly my point. So if you would write the whole education program, if you will guide kids according to their skills, if you will teach children about the human behavior, about violence, about how to be a good human being. These things we're not taught how to be good human beings. Actually, the first toys that I'm being bought is toy guns.
Yeah.
And video games. I'm whacking everyone, and then I'm going to the next level. And I'm just 6 years old with a gun in my hand and a TV. But then I'm growing up when violence was a part of my program. It was a part of my education program.
Yeah.
That's the basic mistake, and I think that once we will change it, it could turn out to be good. If we won't do it, we are just doomed like a Flying Dutchman, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, like I say, in this modern time especially, it's getting unbelievably worse. I was in a pub earlier and someone had written on the toilet, Adolf, please come back and gas the Jews. And like you say, it's a matter of education because they spelled gas wrong, for fuck's sake. But and also we have Donald Trump now who's talking about a Muslim registration act.
I've been yesterday in a club in Belgium.
Yeah.
We had this sticker of Orphaned Land that we put like years ago, and we were on the photo like I'm like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The female singer is like Magdalene, and then 2 Arabs and 2 Jews.
Yeah.
And it's all the band members, but we did it as a photo of unity.
Yeah.
The photos, the faces of the guys in the band who were acting like Jews, they were all trashed in the sticker in a backstage. So it's one of the bands who did it. They didn't do it to the Arabs, they didn't do it to Jesus, just do it to the 2 Jewish faces, so-called, to the one with the Jewish costume. You know, it's something you cannot really change because those people didn't get love from their parents. They didn't get a good education. They think that they stand for something, but they just stand for shit and hate.
Yeah.
But you cannot change it because their father didn't tell them that he loved them. Not everyone that their parents didn't tell them that they loved them turned to be anti-Semites, but I'm sure it's a matter of education. I'm sure it's a matter of a lack of love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I think about it so much, trying to figure out so much. I was an extremist myself when I was a teenager.
Okay.
It was a growing up thing, you know, it was something, you're stupid. It's like, you're growing up, you're stupid, you're full of hormones, you think that you become a man, but you're really stupid, you know. That's the reason why soldiers are always 18 years old, because they're stupid at that age. Run over there and attack them and protect your country, okay? He's running. If they tell me now, run over there, go there and protect your country, I'm start to ask questions.
Yeah.
What the fuck should I run there? What about you?
Yeah.
Who's over there? What do you know? When you're 18, you just run.
Yeah.
You think you're a man. The grown-up men tell you to run, you run. And that's, I don't know, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia. To judge all the Muslims because of terror. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid. There are 1 billion Jews, Muslims. If they want, they can destroy the world tomorrow. If all of them will be terrorists. On the other hand, they also should acknowledge the fact that there are extreme terrorists, and they should say out loud, we are not a part of them. They are not Muslims to us. They also should say it loud. It's both sides. I mean, don't try just to say, if that would have happened, if this side would say this, everyone is to blame here. Everyone is guilty, really.
And then, of course, you have people who aren't a part of either putting hatred on both of them.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Yeah.
But so it's. I was thinking it's quite interesting you're playing a venue in North London, because North London historically has a large Muslim community and a large Jewish community. Obviously, I would imagine not everyone gets along, but it's nice to think that in an area you have such a.
Tonight at the concert, you'll see they get along.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about Orphaned Land, because music brings them together for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they find something in common. They both love the same band.
Yeah.
There you go, one thing that they have in common. That's a start.
Yeah.
And then they celebrate together. I'm sure that the show tonight will consist Muslims, Jews,
I mean,
Christians, atheists, and I don't know, homo lesbians. I don't know, really. It's and that's the beauty of music. We can all be one big family.
Yeah, not to discredit anyone else's beliefs, but in a way, music almost is the true religion. It brings more people together than anything else.
Music is my religion, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Going back to, well, speaking of music, really, we mentioned All Is One being the most recent album. Are there any plans in place to record the next Orphaned Land album?
Yeah. First, we released a side project just a few months ago. It's some music that we wrote for theater. It's not really an Orphaned Land
Okay, that's sort of with Kanan.
Kanan, yeah. It's not an official Orphaned Land album, but we have released that as a side project. Some fans find it interesting. And the new Orphaned Land album is actually been written already, not incomplete.
Okay.
I still need to write the lyrics, but it's going to be a concept album. It's going to be a very nice album, and it's planned to be released next year.
Lovely. So this will be your third concept album, all right? After A Warrior and...
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
In a way. I would say All Is One it carries that conceptual message, even though it's not a concept album.
Yeah, as an overarching thing.
Yeah, it's like the main theme. of all songs.
Lovely, looking forward to that. There was a petition a while back for you guys to be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, and given some of the people that have won it, I think it's fair enough if you were. How did that sit with you to be nominated for something like that?
It's very flattering. First because it was an idea of our fans.
Yeah.
And that's nothing politically involved or anything like that. So it's very flattering to think that our fans might think that we deserve it. If we'll get it someday, I won't boycott the ceremony. I'll go there to get it. But I just don't get how will it help. I mean, maybe it might help for bring awareness and more people will listen to what I say. But I would give it away just to avoid the killing of all the children in Syria, in Israel, in Gaza, in everywhere. I mean, I would let it go. I don't need it. If you would tell me now, you get the Peace Award, or you have the ability to change the education system in the whole world, I'll go for the education system.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, sure.
Yeah.
So, as your profile has increased throughout your career, obviously Israel isn't really a country known for its metal. There has been great metal bands there like Salem, Marrakesh, if you include Jerusalem, and yourselves. But I think your profile is rising higher than some of the others. Would you say you're Israel's ambassadors to metal in a way?
I think so, because I mean, I don't think we have the right to claim for exclusivity. I think everyone can do it, but I think that we definitely carry the flag.
Yeah.
And I think it's also mostly because of the fact that we use a lot of motives strongly. If it's the Hebrew language, the Arab language, if it's the instruments that we use, the concept, the motives from Bible and all those things. So I think I think we made the worldwide metal scene is now wider because of bands like Orphaned Land and such.
Yeah.
Because metal is not just from the UK or Scandinavia or United States, it's also from the Middle East. Yeah. And they bring their own folklore into the thing, so it's wider now. And I definitely think that people are more aware of Israel, of the culture, of the music, of the sound because of Orphaned Land.
So that being said, how strong an impact do you feel Orphaned Land has had on bringing people together?
I think a huge impact. Just being an Israeli with dozens of Arab fans. I mean, can you imagine a fan of Manchester United wearing a Liverpool shirt?
Only for a bet.
Only for a bet, and he has to be very drunk.
Yeah.
So this is not football. This is blood enemies. This is people who fight each other. And yet, those Arabs follow an Israeli band. That's an impact right there. Actually, it's one of the biggest impacts. If you ask me, I want to see something to challenge that impact.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great result.
I saw something last night when I was researching about an Orphaned Land fan in Egypt who was arrested for having an Orphaned Land tattoo. Have you heard any developments about him yet? Has he been released? Or?
He was arrested not for the tattoo. There are Arab fans with our tattoo. He was arrested because the police found our CD at his home, and the CD consisted some parts from the Quran that we used in our song. We used it in a very respected way, not in a way of disrespect. But he was accused with blasphemy, and he was thrown to jail. It's mentioned in a book. I have a book written by an Egyptian sheikh, how to warn yourself or to be away from Satanism and stuff like that. So that story was a part of Satanism in Egypt. It was really long ago, and he was sent to jail to 6 months. So I hope that he's a free man today.
I would hope so too. Thank you very much for taking the time out to speak to me. I'll let you go because I know you have to rest your voice.
My pleasure. I'm completely dead, but thanks for telling our story and for interviewing us. It's very, very important as well.
That's no problem. Tzefa leshalom veshavele shalom. I probably made that very mistakes.
Yeah, you said travel in peace and go back in peace, something like that.
All right, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Cool.
Okay, thank you very much.
So thanks a lot.